No. I'm nervous again. Hey everyone, my name's Elloise and I'd like to welcome all you guys back to my channel. I love having you here. Today is number 3 out of the 12 days of Christmas. It's a little series I'm doing where I'm posting every second day leading up until Christmas. I'm posting either gay related content or Christmas related content, so if you enjoy this video, you're probably going to enjoy the rest, so make sure you check out the link to all the other days in the description below. So for this video, I wanted to share with you what coming out feels like in 5 words. This is something Shannon Beveridge, Now This Is Living, created on her channel. A few other YouTubers slash friends, Katie, have made this video because it's like a tag thing, so I wanted to share my words as well. Don't forget at the end to share what your 5 words are because I would love to hear them. My first word is terrifying. Coming out and telling people that I'm gay or that I am now actually dating my best friend was the scariest thing I have ever done in my life. Mainly because I couldn't tell how they would take it and I didn't know what to do if they were to take it the wrong way. I feel like now, at the point in my life, if someone was to not react the way that I thought they would react, I'll be able to handle it better, but at that time I was terrified of what people thought of me or if it would change their opinion on me or if they just took it the wrong way. My second word is going to be confusing. Although I knew that deep down I was gay, I was like, I didn't feel like I fit the criteria properly. That's because before I identified as gay, I did identify as asexual, so it was a lot of confusion happening in my head. I felt maybe I didn't belong, but I also felt that I did belong, and I just was not sure. One example I can think of is when I was like volunteering for something to do with work. One of the guys said like something about, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, no, I have a girlfriend. And he's like, oh, that's cool, damn, otherwise I would have like asked you out on a date or something. And I'm like, okay. And he then asked about like, what's your sexuality? And I was confused because I didn't feel like I properly was lesbian, I don't know. So I said, oh, I don't really mind, you know, anyone, any gender. And he's like, oh yeah, that's really cool. But it was confusing for me because I didn't feel like that was the real me answering, if that makes sense. My third word would be relieved. If you've experienced being gay and eventually coming out years and years later after realizing that you're in love with your best friend, it is a lot of relief. There was a lot of stuff built up in me and a lot of things in my head that didn't make sense, like why did I like all these older women and stuff instead of males in movies, and I had a lot of stuff buried within me, and coming out and saying like, hey, I'm actually gay, it made a lot more sense. I don't know, it felt like a weight was lifted off my chest, or like, what's another shitty metaphor, Natalie? The word was lifted off my shoulders. Is that one? Okay, my fourth word is visible. Being gay is just like, now I am, this is me, hello, look at me, you know, rainbows and shit, and going to like pride events and marriage equality rallies and stuff, that all made me feel like I'm part of something, and then that people can see me for who I really am. I just feel like there's no more secrets anymore. My last word is kind of like my second last word, but the last word is me. I feel myself. I've never felt more comfortable in my own body and in my own thoughts than I do right now. Okay, scratch me. We're changing that to frustrating because this isn't a really, like, I don't hold a lot of feelings towards this word, and in general, I don't feel frustrated, but there are some times when I feel frustrated because I have to keep coming out again and again to strangers. And like, for example, on Instagram, sometimes people message me and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you're gay, or like, you're too pretty, or like, what's wrong with men, you know, you could have anyone you want. And that's frustrating because none of that determines like your sexuality, and it's just annoying to have to keep doing it again. But I accept, you know, gay is not the norm and I need to stop complaining. I get that, but it is very frustrating to do it over and over again. And yeah, that was my 5 words for what coming out feels like. Please share your 5 below because I really want to know what they are. And yes, make sure you give this a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in 2 days. Bye!